What's up? What's up, you guys? It's Zarek, Underdogs of Addiction. Third video of the day. I'm on a roll. I got a lot that I want to talk about. I want to talk about attachment and relationships in recovery. A lot of us who have addiction issues, we have an insecure attachment, whether it's codependent or avoidant. It's not secure. One of our parents, or both of our parents, usually it's both parents, one's anxious, one's codependent, or vice versa. And so we see a lot of these dynamics playing out. A lot of times also as children, one or both parents didn't nurture us the way we needed. We couldn't rely on them. Or maybe they were overbearing too much. So it can go both extremes. But we don't have healthy attachments. We have trust issues. And one thing I found and throughout my life is I've pretty much dated the same woman ever since I was, middle school till now. I haven't been in a relationship for over a year now, purposely. And one thing my counselor told me in treatment, he was like, look, dude, with your background, he's like, I don't want you dating anyone for a year. Like, it's too dangerous. And because the heartbreak of my last relationship, how far that led me down the hole, I knew that was a good idea, because I do not know how to choose the right relationship partners. I'm very grateful for my last relationship partner because I learned a lot about myself, but I do not want to make that choice again and go down that. I don't need to learn that lesson again. And so where I'm getting at with addiction and trauma is a lot of people don't know is that when you drink alcohol, that releases oxytocin, and so do a lot of other drugs. So my main drug of choice, which is alcohol, which is the most insidious because most people don't think much of it because it's legal, but it's the most dangerous drug there is for that reason. And I loved it because it made me, when I went to the bar, I felt connected. I would drink and I felt that love. I felt that love that a lot of heroin users feel when they take a shot up their arm and they feel that warm embrace. That's what alcohol did for me. It was that lack of nurturing that I didn't get from growing up. And so that would play out in my relationships. I would either be the codependent, anxious one, where I would find an avoidant partner and I would abandon myself and sacrifice myself to do whatever they needed just to get their love. It was always give to get. And it always just led me to these fucked up breakups that took me 6 months, a year to recover from. Or I'd get in these relationships where I was the avoidant, because I also am avoidant, that my counselor told me. And I would get with women that were the anxious part. And then I would end up breaking these girls' hearts. And I would, I would either be in one of those types of relationships. And I just got to the point where I was like, man, like, is this my future? Like, am I ever, am I ever going to have a normal relationship? And that would lead me to drink more, because I was like, fuck it. So then I would just embrace these fucked up relationships, whether it was like a period of one night stands or just continuing to chase after women that were no good. A lot of times I would chase after women who, they were hot, but they would like never have a boyfriend because they're avoidant. They don't want to be with people. And I would love chasing after those women because it would guarantee that rejection. It would also guarantee me not having to be vulnerable, because a woman like that would not want me to be vulnerable. And so that was my life. And so through treatment, I learned a lot about attachment. And the most important thing is learning how to give yourself you have to learn to essentially give yourself all those things you're lacking. Whether it's, you want someone to praise you, you want someone to do that, you have to learn to take care of your own needs. You cannot rely on your partner for those things. You need to come into a relationship interdependent and be able to share, not just take. And I had a very unhealthy concept of relationships before. And so right now I've been doing the work, and I'm not ready to be in a relationship yet, but I'm looking forward to when I am able, how things can be different. And you got to be careful. You got to look out for the red flags in people. But until you're aware of this attachment phenomenon in your own trauma, you're going to continue to repeat the cycle, and you're going to continue to suffer. And so my advice would be, go out, seek a professional, learn more about your own trauma, your attachment issues with your own parents, and process that trauma, so you can break the curse in your family and live the life that you want. And I'm on the same path with you guys. I'm making these videos. I'm a recovery graduate. I'm 6 months sober. I'm not some dude that's done this for 10 years. I want to make these videos for the person who can't get a week sober, or has a month sober, or who didn't have the opportunity to go to a treatment that I went through, 5 months, and get the help I needed. I want to share what I've learned to help guide you guys into your own processes of recovery. Some good books to check out. I'm sure people have heard of Attached. Just look into some of those books. I highly recommend Gabor Mott. Look him up. The Myth of Normal is a good one. The Realm of the Hungry Ghosts. Those are some really great books to start diving in. Margaret Paul, she's great. She has Inner Bonding Program, which is about reconnecting with your child self. And there's a lot of attachment stuff she teaches. And the thing is, guys, is you can create new neural pathways. You can change. Like me from 6 months ago is a different person. Like I feel like that 17-year-old kid again, but better. And I'm 33 and I'm only 6 months sober. Like what's gonna be like years from now? And so part of me staying sober is being of service. And so I'm committed to making these videos to help others and be of service to the person who needs a little push to get better. And so if you guys have any requests on anything you want me to talk about, just leave a comment below, and I'll get back to you guys next time. Thanks for watching.